going to be talking about how the game decides who actually gets the kill in Warzone. And this is primarily something that happens mostly in duos, trios, quads. Could happen in solos where maybe you deal enough damage, then another player deals the damage from an enemy player and you kind of get third-partied and you lose out on that kill. So what we're going to talk about is how the game actually decides which player gets the kill. A lot of people have been mentioning, hey, you know what? I think it's based off damage. It's whoever gets the last bullet. It's whoever does this. It's whoever does that. But it's not even that complicated. It's fairly simple. We're going to look at a couple examples and I'll explain exactly what is happening in game so it makes more sense. If you enjoy the video, learn something new, please do me a favor, hit the like button. Goal on today's video is 3,000 likes. Hopefully you can help me hit that number. And if you're brand new, want to find your way back for more Call of Duty content, just make sure you subscribe with notifications on. Let's go ahead and look at these examples. So I was able to test this out in Plunder thanks to the help of my buddy Earl's Shatter, which I'm going to go ahead and leave a link down in the description. He also does Call of Duty content. Feel free to check him out. And then we also have Snake Eyes, which is actually a community member in our Discord and is also a mod. If you guys are interested in doing any of the Easter eggs in Warzone, this is all he does. So feel free to hit him up in the DMs over on Discord if you're interested for some carries. I know he's carried over 100 plus people through the Easter eggs if you're looking for one of those blueprints and are kind of struggling with some of those steps. So feel free to go ahead and do that. So now that that's out of the way, we set up in Plunder. Me and Earl are on the same team, and then Snake Eyes is on enemy team. He's not with us, and we've managed to get into the same Plunder lobby so that I can deal damage, and then Earl can deal damage, and then we see who gets the kill. We'll look through these various examples. This one's first with the Kilo, and what you're going to see is I'm going to deal damage, and then Earl's going to deal damage with the Odin. And for all of these cases, the Odin is doing 77 to the head. We're going to break down the individual damage values. So right here, I'm going to end up landing the headshots with the Kilo. You can count them out if you want. You can see the ammo if you want to. And then I do not get the kill. Earl ends up getting the kill in this particular case. And we'll skip ahead to the next example with another weapon. So I switch to the striker. Everything's the same thing. We have the plates there for him to go ahead and pick up. So he can go ahead and be fully plated, 250 damage. So I'm doing a majority of the damage. And then Earl comes in for the last bullet and ends up cleaning him up. We did this with 4 different weapons, and I'm going to explain why these are the 4 weapons I'm using in this specific example. And you'll see that things change up quite a bit when we get to the Bruin, as well as the MP7, which we'll have right here as an example. So I'm lining up the shot, and then I fire my 5 or 6 bullets, or however many I need to. And there's specific reasoning for this, which we're going to look at. And then look right here. We'll go ahead and slow that in a really quick second. I'm going to back that up. So look, I've done my damage. I don't fire. He ends up shooting him. And I get the kill. You can see how that registered? I ended up getting the kill, even though he's literally landing the last bullet like he did for all of these scenarios. So let's go ahead and continue this and see what happens with the MP7. So here's the MP7. We do the exact same thing. I line him up. I leave him 1 shot. And then Earl comes in to land the final blow. And I, again, get the kill credit. Even though I didn't fire that last bullet. Let's go ahead and check that out again. So you can see I walk away. I've already fired my last bullet here. I walk away, and then he ends up getting shot by Earl, and I get awarded the kill. So you can see JGOD on the left here gets the kill. So now let's go ahead and talk about exactly what is happening here and how the game determines who gets the kill, because a lot of people have been looking for that. So now what we're looking at on screen is players at full health and 3 plates require 250 damage to be downed. We know this is pretty common sense, but I'm putting it out there for anyone confused. And then these are the weapons I chose in today's test. The reason why I chose the Kilo is because it does 42 damage to the head, along with a bunch of other 5.56 weapons. With 5 shots, you end up doing a total damage of 210, and that means the player's remaining health is 40. I went and did this for the striker, Bruin, and MP7, and the math all works out to be perfect, where the total damage delivered is 210, 220, 230, and 240. The remaining health of the individual player is 40, 30, 20, and 10. The Odin we use as the same exact control. Earl is firing the exact same gun every single time. It's 77 damage to the head, so regardless, it's going to kill regardless of how much health is left, as long as they have 77 or less. Where this test proves exactly how the damage works is you get the kill when you deal at least 30 damage or more and land the last shot. So if the person had 29 health, and the Earls fires the last shot, the person who dealt more damage before that gets the kill. So in this particular case, as long as the player still has 30 health and above, whoever gets the last shot on them to finish them off is the one who gets the kill. And that's pretty much how it works. So obviously in certain weapon scenarios, this is only headshots. We're not shooting only headshots, but this gives us a nice control so we can actually look at the damage values and see how that works within Warzone. So if you're getting a lot of the kills stolen, it might be because the type of gun you're using is leaving the enemies at like 32 health instead of a weapon that leaves them at like 28, where it's impossible for anyone on your team to steal that kill if they're one shot unless the person regens health. So that's pretty much it. Straightforward. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, found it helpful in some way. If you did, please do me a favor, hit that like button. If you're brand new, want to find your way back for more Call of Duty content, make sure you are subscribed with notifications on. Appreciate all the support on the channel. Thank you for watching. As always, have a great day.